It was Bill who carried the body of John Simpson down the valley on the day that Simpson was killed by shrapnel. Bill survived Gallipoli and was evacuated with other troops. Back in Egypt, Bill returned to the remount depot, where now Captain Patterson of the 2nd Remount was responsible for readying thousands of horses for the Desert War. Bill still yet to be ridden. And this is where Shanahan visited Bill daily. Soft talks, walks, licorice treats. Slowly he became the first person to ride Bill without being thrown. Then in August of 1916, Shanahan convinced Patterson to let him take Bill into the coming operations on the Sinai Peninsula. On the night of the 3rd of August, Shanahan and Bill rode into one of the most important engagements of the Desert War, the Battle for Romani. During the battle, Bill and Shanahan moved for hours, commanding troops, relaying messages. They even rescued 4 Tasmanian troopers who were facing certain death, not individually, but in one pass. A testament to his size, strength, and attitude to getting the job done. Later that night, Shanahan was shot in the leg. He fought on until he collapsed unconscious, but his mate, Bill, sensed it. He gently carried Shanahan 3 kilometres back to the vet station and on to the medics and later to hospital. Shanahan's leg was later amputated, his war over. Bill's still not. Bill continued serving as a pack horse, including at the Battle of Beersheba, carrying machine guns into the charge that broke the Turkish lines. When the Desert War ended, the order came that most horses were to be destroyed or sold off to local markets, where they would be treated brutally like many of the other horses and donkeys that they had seen in their travels. Many troopers couldn't bear the thought of this. They survived the war with the horses, many of which they brought from home. Some quietly led their mounts into the desert, shot them, rather than let them suffer the abuse. Bill, however, was spared. He was smuggled back to Gallipoli, where he'd served before on an artefact gathering trip, and left there with a companion, Penny. The village elder was told one thing very clearly: Bill was never to be ridden again, only to be used for pack horse duties or for breeding. Shanahan, for his actions at Romani, was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross and lived to the age of 92, passing away in 1964, forever bound to the legacy of Bill the Bastard, the horse that saved lives when it mattered most. Today, in Harden, Marumburra, 340 kilometres southwest of Sydney, a life-size model stands of Bill, Shanahan, and the moment they saved those Tasmanian troopers. This is why on 24 February each year, War Animal Day, we remember all the animals that served in their time of war by wearing a purple poppy. Bill the Bastard never wore a uniform, never received a medal, and never spoke a word. But he carried Australians through hell and lived up to the great legacy of Australian heroes. And that is why his story matters. And that's the story of Bill the Bastard.